Hey everyone, I am Gonzales, and today I'm going to discuss with you on how to write or construct the statement of the problem. But first, let us have a recap. The previous lecturers discussed how to write the findings, wherein findings is an overview of the assessment of the financial information of the company. It is divided into two sections, the quantitative findings and the qualitative findings. Qualitative findings are the results from the financial analysis of the vertical and horizontal analysis. It is either favorable or unfavorable, while the qualitative findings are the data gathered from the SWOT analysis. So, let us move on to my report. My learning outcomes is for you to define what is the main problem and for you to know how to construct statement of the problem. Statement of the problem, or simply SOP, is the description of an issue currently existing in the entity that will be addressed by the analyst. Generally, a statement of the problem is an outline of the negative points of a current situation of the entity, and it explains why these problems matter. In addition, the SOP of a financial plan and the thesis are written differently. The SOP of a thesis may be written in an interrogative form or in a declarative form, while the SOP of a financial plan must be written in a declarative form or straight to the point in the way that the problem is just described briefly and clearly. So, let us now move on to the goals of the statement of the problem. First, transform a generalized problem into a targeted, well-defined problem. One that can be resolved through focused analysis and careful decision making. According to Professor Antonio E. Casaro Sr., some problems might be just symptoms of the bigger and real problem. It is the analyst's responsibility to retrace the main cause of these symptoms and to know the general effect of these symptoms to the company until it is discovered. So, the second is to define the problem being addressed in a way that's clear and precise. Now let's move on to the key characteristics of the statement of the problem. First, it should be significant enough to contribute to the existing body of research. Second, the problem should render itself to investigation through collection of data. And third, it should lead to further analysis. Let us now move on to the main problem. Main problem is simply the root of the specific problems or the symptoms. It is the general problem that the entity is currently facing. The main problem indicates specific aspects such as the company's liquidity, profitability, solvency, efficiency, or even bankruptcy. Here are some samples of a main problem. The entity experiences low level of profitability, or the entity is suffering from liquidity problem, or the entity is having issue in its low solvency. Take note that every main problem have its specific problems. So, that will be discussed by the next reporter. In a summary, the statement of the problem will outline the negative points of the current situation and explain why it matters. It must be clear and precise. So, the difference of the SOP of a financial plan in a thesis is that a financial plan's SOP is more direct and brief, while the SOP of a thesis is broader. So, the main problem is the root of the specific problems, and it is the bigger problem that the company is facing. That is all. Thank you.